Kim here with Keystone Financial. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to spend the next handful of minutes just going through the basics of Medicare. The goal is just to give you general information. I won't have time to get into specifics or your situation. So I do encourage you to reach out and we can set the time to discuss your specific situation. I'm going to hop right into it. You've got the 4 parts of Medicare. We commonly call it the ABCDs of Medicare. Your Part A is your hospitalization. This is the part that is premium free, so I kind of chuckle. This is where the freebie ends. You've already paid through payroll taxes. But if you did have to use it this year, you have a $1,408 deductible every 60 days. It is not what we're used to, because we're used to a one-time deductible for the year. So this is a 60-day rolling period. You can have a supplement to help offset those costs. Your Part B is your medical insurance. There is a monthly premium. Most of my clients this year are going to pay $144.60 a month, and it's going to automatically be deducted out of your Social Security retirement benefit. Now, if you're not collecting Social Security, Medicare would just bill you quarterly. There is a one-time deductible this year, $198 once for the year. There's a change in 2020. If you are new to Medicare, 1955 birthdays, this deductible cannot be paid by your supplemental insurance company. You'll be responsible for the deductible. If you're already on Medicare, so you've been grandfathered in now, the insurance company can still pay for that deductible. So after the first $198, it's that common 80-20 split. Now, Medicare really does not reimburse at 80%, but all the literature says that. I don't have time right now to go into why. But 80-20, the problem with Medicare is that there's no cap to your 20%. You're kind of an open checkbook all year long for medical expenses. So that's another purpose of a supplement. So you got your A and your B. These are your traditional, the original Medicare program that started in 1965. In the 80s, C was introduced. C is not a supplement. It is a very specific type of a plan called Advantage Plan. We call it MAs a lot, Medicare Advantage Plan. They're localized. They're the private part of Medicare that is going to administer your A and B. Okay, usually a handful per county is what's available. The Part D of Medicare is not dental insurance. It is prescription drug. All right, and there's about 30 different plans per county also. Wisconsin is unique. We do have a Wisconsin Senior Care Program. It is not a Part D, but it is credible coverage to take place of a Part D. So you don't necessarily need to do both. In terms of what's the basic that you must have just so you're not penalized? The government wants you to have some form of medical and hospital insurance. So you could do A and B or C. You're not going to do A, B, and C. Okay, you're going to do one or the other. And then some form of drug coverage. So if you have A and B, you still have to pick up a D to have prescription coverage. Your C, a lot of times your Advantage plans are going to bundle that together in there. So you might have one company to administer all of your health care. Now, supplements, where do they fit in? If you go the original Medicare route and you don't want to be responsible for these deductibles, that's where a supplement is going to fit right in with your health plan. I don't have time to go through specific companies, nor even Wisconsin mandated benefits. Hopefully I was able to just shed some light so you can kind of understand some of the Medicare contract. Good resources for you to get your hands on or check out online. You got the Medicare and You, the official booklet from the government. Talks about what Medicare will cover, what time frame. Actually, the Advantage plans and the Part Ds are also all located in the back. So one place to kind of find those companies. In Wisconsin, we also have a Wisconsin Buyer's Guide put out by the Commissioner of Insurance. His job is to protect and educate you, and it's a non-biased resource for our state. Being a video, I didn't have time to get into any of the specifics. We're not looking at companies, we're not looking at premiums, co-pays, or deductibles. We're not even looking at benefits that are unique to Wisconsin. I just didn't have time for that. So I do encourage you to connect with me by email or phone. We can set up a time to look at your specific situation.